So let's talk about the fight. Claressa Shields versus Kaye Scott. Claressa got the job done. Claressa looked sharp. She looked strong, real quick. She looked really, really fast. Her defense was on point. She was comfortable in every possible scenario, with her back against the ropes, mid-range, from the outside, like wherever she was, on the inside. Kaye Scott, big, strong, rangy. Kaye Scott was the champion. She was dethroned. I don't think Claressa should go below 160. She probably can make 154, but she looks so good at 160 that it's like just to drop down, just to make certain fights happen when these women are making no effort to go up. And for her to come into this sport at 154 pounds, to end up going up to 175. Now, mind you, she didn't drop from 175 and stop at 168. Then stop down at 160. She dropped all of that and came straight down to 160. This wasn't mentioned during the fight. Now, Sergio Mora has this thing whenever he gives Claressa credit. It's like the entire time he's talking, it's like he don't want to say too much, give her too much credit to where I don't want to say she's better than Amanda Serrano. I don't want to slip up and say that. He has a way of giving her this half-ass credit. Like, he was saying how, she could have, she should have, knocked her out or hurt her by now or whatever. And I'm just looking like, wow. What's funny? Because when Ray Leonard went up and fought Donnie Lalonde, yeah, we heard about how big and strong Donnie Lalonde was. When Roy Jones went up to fight Ruiz at heavyweight, we heard how big, much bigger and stronger Ruiz was, than Roy Jones. We always hear about a size difference. When Canelo got his ass whooped by Bivol, Canelo could do no wrong before that. He go up to 175. Hell, people was even saying he could fight Anthony Joshua. He go up and fight heavyweight. Canelo was a beast. He was a different kind of animal. But then after he gets his ass whooped by Bivol, he was too small. He should stay at 168. That's his unbeatable weight, right? Devin Haney, he wasn't too young for Lomachenko, but Canelo was too young for Floyd. You're gonna hear all these stupid comments. Danielle Perkins was old. Danielle Perkins would beat the shit out of Shadeja Green. I'd put my money on Danielle Perkins any day over Shadeja. She's old. Okay. They turn around and Danielle Perkins' very next fight, and I forgot who she fought, but they was talking about how, this chick could fight, I like Danielle. Oh, wait. Y'all forgot that she fought Claressa. That's what happened. Because then they gave her credit after on her next fight. Okay. When you talk about a fighter's age, no, man, no, you can't say that, though, because look at Bernard Hopkins. Exactly. Look at Bernard Hopkins. Look at what he was doing and how long he did it. Look at George Foreman. Look at Archie Moore. Yeah, let's look at these fighters. In fact, right now, Artur Beterbiev is 41. Bivol is younger than Beterbiev. So did anybody say, yo, man, this dude struggled to beat 40-year-old Beterbiev? No, it was a great fight. Zhilei Zhang is 41, 42 years old. He's still fighting, but people still bringing his name up as a viable contender for the heavyweight championship, or at least just to be in entertaining fights. See, it's a pick and choose. We already know that. Oh, well, she's old. I already saw a post somebody put up saying, nah, man, Claressa fought tooth and nail with this old woman. She's 42 years old. Right, okay. So check this out. Y'all are the same people that said Claressa Shields was fighting Lauren Price to avoid fighting Shadeja Green. Shadeja would maybe have a puncher's chance against Lauren Price because Lauren Price would box circles around Shadeja Green. Let's be real. And here's the crazy thing. Shadeja Green struggled and fought tooth and nail with a clearly washed up Savannah Marshall, who Claressa whooped on her ass in her prime. Then Shadeja Green, the same person y'all claim Claressa was ducking, got the beats put on her by Lonnie Daniels and got injured badly in the ring. Another woman who Claressa whooped on easily. But somehow, Shadeja Green is the beast that she don't want to fight. Now, all of a sudden, this chick is old. Right, so this chick could turn around, have a fight with somebody, whoever that her next fight will be against, and all of a sudden, yo, she's a true warrior. You know, this is the kind of shit that y'all do. We know that it's because it's Claressa. You got, and just be real, you got Amanda Serrano over here fighting underdeveloped talent. Women that haven't even done shit yet. But, you know, basically, oh, but it's Amanda Serrano. And you know what y'all gonna say? Yeah, but look at her age, that young woman. Oh, but that young woman is not too young, like Canelo was, right? For Floyd. Of course not. Sergio Mora tried so hard to just not say this woman is an incredible fighter. Or she is pound for pound. Because they love to do that when Miranda's in the ring. Or when Katie Taylor's in the ring, right? We know why. Fourth round, he goes, Claressa's fighting responsibly. She's fighting a beautiful fight. Yeah, from round one, motherfucker. So what fight were you watching? From round one to round 6, where they threw the towel in. This chick was longer, rangier, bigger. You could see she had power. And Claressa was giving her different looks. That jab is, man, Claressa's jab is lightning quick, man. And she got power behind that jab. And Claressa is hitting hard. She's sitting down on her punches, and that shoulder roll, man. She is so comfortable. You see her adding different things to her game. But, you know, we're going to keep talking about the same old fighters who ain't did much of shit, just made a name off of fighting each other. And I'm not trying to take no credit from nobody. I'm just being straight up real about it. We know what the situation is. Claressa put the beats on this woman tonight. And yet again, add more titles to her collection. If Amanda Serrano fought the same person, I mean, hell, nobody's getting any younger, right? Show me the one that is. But if she fought the same person and she won, that's all that will matter, is that Amanda Serrano did X, Y, Z. And if Amanda Serrano fought somebody that was 42, well, hell, Katie Taylor is like, what, 40? Because she's been 38 for like 8 years now. But bottom line, if it was Amanda Serrano or Katie Taylor fighting somebody with that much of a size difference, that's all that we would hear. No different from Manny Pacquiao fighting Chris Algieri. Yo, look at the size difference. Look, stop it. Because Chris Algieri, although has a likable personality, the motherfucker was average and had no power. None. Just a tall, lanky motherfucker. And y'all the same people that tried to, I mean, everybody loved some Diego Corrales. He was the man. He was that dude. That motherfucker was tough as nails. But then when he fought Floyd, he lost. I mean, well, he ain't no Tommy Hearns, but yeah, of course. But this is what y'all do. This is exactly what y'all do. Y'all are irrelevant. And for these motherfuckers that always want to talk about who can't do what and who's whatever, you motherfuckers ain't never fought nobody. You ain't fight nobody. You don't know how to fight. That's why you say the shit you say. It's more than just, oh, they haters, they ignorant. They're ignorant as fuck. They don't understand boxing. Terrence Crawford is what, 39 now, and this motherfucker's coming back, right? Oh, but he's not old. It's only when Claressa is the male Floyd. Either too young or too old to fight Claressa. Savannah Marshall jumped in there before they fought. Remember the chick that Claressa beat up on? You and he struggling to fight. You're fighting me, a child. If you fight me like that, I will knock you out. And she walks over. Claressa extends her hand to shake her hand, and then she starts talking shit. And when Claressa jumps in her face and let her know, I ain't no punk. You ain't gonna come disrespecting me like, oh man, she thinks this is what y'all do. And of course, it was a dumb, ignorant, stupid, no good black motherfucker that got to jump up to be the first one to make some ignorant, negative comments. Well, I tell y'all what, and me, I know that if you talk to 100 black people, probably 3 will listen. Probably 3 will take heed and pay attention and understand where you're coming from. But I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to do diligence, regardless. You see, when I watched Claressa tonight, and it's not just tonight thing, I've been knew this, been felt like this, but I'm watching her. You know, it's not about a gut feeling. It's just understanding. That would be suicide. That would be child abuse if she fought Alicia Baumgartner. That shit would be child abuse. There was nothing Alicia could do with her. She would knock Alicia out cold. She'd beat her badly. You know the size difference between Claressa and Savannah Marshall. Several women, Danielle Perkins, these are some big fucking women. These are not some small little women, man. I mean, Julian Jackson, they called him the Hawk. He was known as a knockout artist. And this dude, when he got in there with John McClellan, one of the things he said was, this guy's big, man. He's a big guy. Yeah, he stopped Julian Jackson. When Meldrick Taylor fought Terry Norris, he was too strong. Yeah, it's one of these things where people think it's so easy just because somebody is not that well known or whatever. Most women are not well known. Most female fighters are not well known. Just like all you Hannah Gabriel's ass suckers out there. What's crazy is when she was the heavyweight champ, nobody even knew that she was still boxing. I didn't even know Hannah Gabriel was still boxing. And I didn't know anybody in the women's heavyweight division at all, period. And then all of a sudden, when it was announced that she was supposed to fight Shields, and then she pops dirty. That's when all of a sudden, Hannah Gabriel's. In fact, a lot of you lies, even recently, somebody put a video up talking about Claressa Shields gets knocked out. Well, first of all, I remember the outfit she had on. And I wasn't trying to even get that video a click. But this is the type of lies. No, she got knocked down, not out. She's undefeated. But this is how dumb people are. They clicked on like, what did I miss? Yeah. So you know the hate starts from the second that everything. Here's one thing that was so crazy. I'm watching the fight, right? And as I'm watching the fight, I had the PIP on. So I'm sitting there. I'm just going through stuff, right? Because I look at the comments that people say and things. Let me tell y'all something. This is during the prelims. You actually had 2 idiots. Listen to me. 2 freaking idiot, crab in the barrel ass Negroes sitting up there talking about, this definitely not a sellout crowd. I'm like, dumbass, this is the second fucking fight. There's hardly anybody in the building. Who doesn't know this by now? This is what you get with all these casual idiots, man. Just making money off their channels. I'm just sitting here watching the fight like, wow. Check this out. People don't start coming into the building like that until like the last, 2 or 3 fights, really. So up until the main event, yeah, you're going to see people not there. They had a nice packed house. I don't know, out of those 100 tickets that they had left, if they sold them, they gave some away. I don't know, and I don't care. But to be 100 tickets short of a sellout crowd is not bad at all. And that place was jam-packed. But it got to be crabs in the barrel. This definitely not a sellout crowd. Just looking for any little thing to complain about. And I'm not on no racist shit at all. I'm, however, though, gonna put my foot down and stand up for what's right. And I'll say this: you got these crabs in the barrel that wanted to see this black woman lose. It's really something wrong with you guys. Really something wrong with you guys. And you know something? When Kaye Scott won the championship, none of y'all was talking about her age. None of y'all was talking about her at all. Just like Amanda Serrano opponents outside of Katie Taylor. Just like Katie Taylor's opponents outside of Amanda Serrano. And when Katie Taylor got her ass whooped by Chantel Cameron, let's not forget something. Y'all was calling Chantel Cameron average, who is now getting ready to fight Michaela Mayer. But when she fought against what's her name? I just said her goddamn name. Katie Taylor. She wasn't supposed to win that fight. Now, Katie won the rematch, and I got nothing against Katie Taylor as a fighter, but case in point, she beat Katie Taylor. She beat Katie Taylor, something that Amanda Serrano could never do in 3 attempts. But you guys love to bring up Claressa Shields' opponents and try to make it sound like, oh, her opponents are just straight garbage. But somehow, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano did nothing but fight killers their whole career. Throwing all them goddamn slaps and nobody goes down, but they all bruised up and blackened up and red and purple and shit, but nobody's going down. Look, case in point, Claressa Shields, as long as she's on top of her game, I don't see none of these people beating her. Now, you never know what could happen, but like I said, as long as she stay on top of her game, I wouldn't go down and cut weight just to make no damn fight with these motherfucking little tiny ass women. After she spanked them, you already know what the excuse is going to be. Oh, they were too small. It makes me think back to when Layla Ali, when she beat the shot of Christy Martin. I remember the hate. So y'all can sit here and try to act brand new. Because y'all bitch made. But see, I know better. People hated Layla Ali. And Christy Martin said, I don't think Layla's as good as she says she is. She's doing nothing but living off of her father's name. Oh, she was very disrespectful. And for the record, she called out Layla. Layla didn't call her out. She said she don't like the fact that Layla's going around calling herself the greatest woman fighter of all time. And in fact, all she's doing is living off her father's name. She had a problem with that. And she called her out. And Layla accepted and then beat her ass. And then all of a sudden, she was so small. Oh, she didn't even come into the fight weighing the official weight limit. Whoa, that's her problem. She wanted to fight, right? She asked for the ass whooping. Shane Mosley, do you want to fight Floyd? I think I'll take a vacation. I'll get my go to the dentist, get my tooth fixed, take a vacation. Then y'all turn around and said Floyd waited for Shane to get old. Shane Mosley and Bernard Hopkins jumps in the ring right after Floyd goes in there and spanks Marquez and demand his, he want to fight, and, yeah. So they made it happen. Remember at the face-off, when something Floyd said to Shane, and Shane said, nah, I'm too old for that. And Floyd said, nah, don't say you old. Don't start. No. And Shane looks in the camera. No, I'm not too old for the fight game. That's not what I mean. I'm not too old for the fight game. But of course, after he got his ass whooped, even he jumped on that hypocrite train and tried to, well, y'all wasn't the same. Yeah, I know. De La Hoya was finished too. Everybody was always washed up and too old. But you know the funny thing is, y'all still want to see Floyd come out of retirement and fight right now. Ain't that some shit? And he's damn near 50. But you're going to bring up somebody's age as a way to try to slight, Claressa's win, but you can't. Don't matter what y'all say. Don't matter what you say. Yeah, so Arthur Baturia, who's 41 years old, who's still fighting, oh, he's deadly, he's dangerous. Yeah, his age don't come into play. Bernard Hopkins' age didn't come into play. George Foreman, Archie, all these different people, yeah, they were still doing their thing, beating young boys. But somehow, you bring up Danielle Perkins' name, her age. But if your dumbasses, if the eye test can't show you that these women are still able to hold their own, and for the most part, the most that you can say about somebody that's up in age for fighting if they still got it, is maybe they might have a conditioning issue at some time. You know, if they're in the fight with somebody younger that may just be better conditioned. But at the same time, man, stop playing games with me. Claressa Shields didn't defend her belts. She took 2 more belts tonight. And all them bum-ass women that Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor been fighting, let's just say it like it is. You can go back and we can dig up their whole career. And you look at who's who and you be like, damn, I don't even really know these motherfucking women. Let's stop playing these games, man. What's the other chick name? Little cute motherfucker. I forgot her name. She was in her 40s, but she just got a baby face. I forgot her damn name, but nobody was bringing her name up. Same thing. Stop playing these games. Okay, well, Amanda Serrano was what, 37, 38? Katie Taylor's what, 38, 39, 40? Because they've been saying she's 38 for a long-ass time. Regardless, she's talking about retiring. Natasha Jonas. Did anybody say she was old when she fought against Michaela Mayer? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And you want to know the crazy thing about it? She went in there and fought Natasha Jonas, and she went tooth and nail with her. Yeah, and she's up in age. But let's be selective and let our coon-ass, crab-in-the-barrel asses attack Claressa. We don't want to see the black people win. You type of motherfuckers, y'all a bunch of Tatums. Y'all a bunch of Officer Tatums. That's what y'all are. Y'all a bunch of Trump-supporting MAGA pieces of shit. That's what y'all are. I already knew this was going to happen. Like I said, the same way you open your mouth to talk that bullshit, I'm going to speak the truth. And that woman went in there and did a damn thing. Plain and simple. Just like I said, and that's why I put her on the cover of the thumbnail of my last video that I did about what it means to be black in America, other than being a hate target for your so-called countrymen. It's a rhetorical question, really. That's why I used her, holding an American flag draped over her shoulders after she done won, not 1 but 2 gold medals representing this country. But it's your own so-called black people, right? Be the first ones to blah, 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 blah. Of course. And all I say as far as Alicia goes is she needs to just shut the fuck up. Stick to her weight class because she's not trying to leave 135 at all. She's making no effort. Just stay there and fight whoever. And you need to leave Claressa's name out your mouth because Claressa will put the beats on you. That shit would be child abuse. You would go night-night. She would beat the shit out of you. You have nothing for Claressa. You're not tough enough to beat Claressa. The little pit-pat pot shot shit you do, and they're trying to look cute and admire your work when you land with one good punch, and nah, she'd destroy you. She would destroy you. I have no doubt in my mind she would beat the fuck out of Alicia Baumgartner. And bottom line, if Alicia had her head screwed on right, man, she wouldn't be hating on her own black women. What she would be doing is out there trying to move her career by fighting the best fighters out there. But instead, it's one of these, hey, let's go with the whole use Claressa's name, but we're going to keep giving you easy fights. And the crazy thing about it is her fight's been going the distance, with the exception of the, what's the chick that came back, had the big ass brace on her damn leg. We know how that fight ended, but come on. I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to fight Caroline Dubois, but I'm going to fight somebody that Caroline Dubois beat. Y'all are so selective with who's who and trying to find something, trying to find a tail to hold on to. But, it means nothing, man. Case in point, Claressa got the job done. Like it or not, she done went and added 2 more belts to her career, to her legacy. So it is what it is. And pretty much, I believe that I didn't watch the the post-fight interview and all, whatever. But I'll get to that. I'm pretty sure, more than likely, let's put it like that, more than likely, the next fight for Claressa will be Lauren Price. And you see what she looked like at 160 pounds. Her and Lauren Price should be a solid fight. And listen, at the end of the day, Lauren Price is one of the fighters that I said a couple of years ago. I'm like, I like what I see in her. That chick can fight. When she was down at that weight, 140 weight class, 147, this is my point, even then, Katie Taylor wasn't trying to come up 7 pounds and fight her. Amanda Serrano wasn't trying to come up 7 pounds and fight her. None of them was trying to, none of them was calling her. None of them was saying Lauren Price's name. Nobody. All of these people who hated on Sky Nicholson, all of a sudden now she shines to MVP. Oh, now y'all love Sky Nicholson. Like, you motherfuckers are trash. Like, seriously, you guys are just trash. And this is why I say, man, I'd rather my channel just stay like it is or grow slow than just to have a bunch of ass-kissing yes men. I don't want motherfuckers on my channel like that. Come in here and subscribe to a channel just so you can sit up and argue and debate and say a bunch of asinine stuff that makes no sense. That woman went in there and put that work in, and she fought a big, strong woman. That hand speed of Claressa was getting them shots there. She couldn't get out the way of them, and Claressa was hurting this chick. She caught Claressa with a couple of shots that, you could see they had power on them, but Claressa's tough as fuck. She ate them shots, and she didn't stand there and just, okay, let me get caught that and get none. She was fighting smart. Her defense was on point. And let me tell you something. They threw that towel in because Claressa was putting the beats on this chick. All right? She was putting the beats on this chick. And for the record, any fucking body that's been in the ring with Danielle Perkins, you've heard people talk, they're like, nah, man, this chick is strong. She hit hard. Danielle, don't let her age fool you. Y'all some goddamn fools. Y'all always talking about somebody's age when you want to try to belittle a fighter, but you sound stupid. That shit don't mean nothing. So if Arthur Beterbiev go in there and knock somebody out this next fight, are y'all gonna bring his age up? But if you go in there and get his ass whooped, y'all gonna bring his age up then? Cause y'all some selective motherfuckers. Like you say in Jamaica, Mr. Selector. That's what y'all are. A bunch of DJs. Y'all just keep selecting what y'all think is good and what's not. Y'all are not boxing fans. Y'all are just a bunch of like big mouth just talkers, man. Claressa did the goddamn thing. We gotta eliminate these crabs in the barrel, man. That's what we gotta do. We gotta weed them out so we can talk to the actual straight up black people and anybody else who actually just understands the sport. I'm not talking about that celebrity boxing bullshit. I ain't giving that shit no light. The fact that this is what boxing has become. Like I told you guys, little by little, you're going to start to see them mixing this shit up more. These fake celebrity beefs, then throw them in the ring, and they can't fight for shit. These motherfuckers they're not in shape, nothing. Just making a paycheck. Because boxing has become a fucking mockery, man. Of a sport. But it is what it is. Y'all can sit up and make all the lies up you want. You can fantasize all you want, but there's no female fighter in the game better than Claressa. Plain and simple. And I know y'all was sitting there crossing y'all fingers hoping she lost. I was sitting there looking at them comments just shaking my head like, wow. Crabs in a fucking barrel. But hey, she got the job done and that's all that matters. That's all I got for you guys. Catch you guys on the next video.